Harriett Baldwin.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker, and it was interesting to listen to the Honourable Gentleman from Rhondda. I won't be joining him in the lobby this evening to vote down the entirety of the Queen's speech, which is what he is choosing to do, including the Economic Crime and Corporate Transparency Bill. But nevertheless, he made his points forcefully and well. I do want to endorse what the Chief Secretary was saying, though, when he ran through the important range of bills that are included in today's Queen's speech. But I think we have all been completely shocked and taken aback today by this headline rate of inflation reaching 9%. And it is a very, very sobering moment that has been noted in many speeches in this chamber today. And I would start by saying, therefore, that I think that our Chancellor has been an unlucky Chancellor. He's had to face a pandemic. He's had to face war. He's now had to face, due to the consequences of that evil war, this inflation that is harming the pockets of everyone across the United Kingdom. But I think that it's right to say that my constituents feel very lucky that they have had this Chancellor throughout these difficult challenges. They feel lucky because he was so quick to provide help during the pandemic, and that the furlough scheme and the small business income support scheme, to name but two of the many schemes, the Cultural Recovery Fund is another, were so gratefully received by constituents during the pandemic. And I think it is thanks to his plan for jobs that we were able to see yesterday that very foundation of what we are all trying to achieve through economic growth, which is just a quite remarkable level of low unemployment in this country. It is the lowest level of unemployment, Madam Deputy Speaker, since 1974. And there were other remarkable things in yesterday's job announcements. There were a record high number of vacancies, and I think I'm right in saying it's the first time that the number of vacancies actually exceeded the number of job seekers in this country. So the plan for jobs has worked well. The help that the Chancellor gave through the pandemic has worked well. And we are in a position today where we face this high inflation rate of being able to say that we do have a strong job market. I think it's also worth noting, Madam Deputy Speaker, that this month marks the 25th anniversary of the independence of the Bank of England, and I am going to strike a consensual note by saying I think that was a really good policy decision to make the Bank of England independent, and I think we need to all reiterate how important it is that the Bank of England has that independence, but also reiterate how important it is for them to achieve that 2% inflation mandate, and reiterate that today. That is incredibly important to our constituents, that we have low inflation that can form the foundation for achieving economic growth. I would also like to put on record that I believe that, again, this might surprise members on the benches opposite, I think a windfall tax well, I think it is a windfall tax that helps the lowest income households is the right approach, and I believe it is the approach that this government is already following. There is already a windfall tax on the oil and gas sector, whereas most corporations in this country pay 19% corporation tax. Those in the oil and gas sector already pay a 30% corporation tax and a 10% windfall tax on top of that. And because the price of oil and gas has risen so much, there has been a windfall to the Chancellor from that increase in price. And he has rightly spent that windfall on those who are in the lowest income households. So just this week, people in council tax band A to D in my constituency will be receiving £150 cash grant in their bank accounts. Next July, in a couple of months' time, there will be a hike in the national insurance threshold, which will put another £330 a year into the pockets of those who pay national insurance. We have also heard about the £200 smoothing impact in terms of household bills. I would also urge every pensioner in this country on a low income to check that they're not entitled to pension credit. There are 850,000 pensioners in this country, Madam Deputy Speaker, who are not claiming the pension credit they are entitled to. And can we all agree that we should encourage our constituents to claim that? It not only gives them extra cash, but it also means that they get other benefits. There's also the Household Income Support Fund, which has been doubled to £1 billion. I would direct any of my constituents who reach out to me who are struggling with bills to go and ask about that fund. And there is the Warm Homes discount, which has been both increased and widened in terms of its eligibility. So yes, these measures are important, and they are targeted on the lowest income households, rather than a 5% across the board cut in VAT on fuel bills, which would really benefit those most who live in the biggest houses. So, Madam Deputy Speaker, in conclusion, I would like to say that it doesn't matter how much bad luck the world has thrown at you, and I think in the Chancellor's case he has been unlucky. I think by doing the right thing you can make the luck that will be a strong foundation for achieving economic growth.